Hello, I'm Marilyn Valderrama. Welcome to Cafecito Catch Up. I'm your professional overthinker in the podcast where you can hear everybody say whatever the heck they want over a cup of coffee. Today, I have a very special guest. Everybody say hi to Leo Klemm. Hi, Leo.
Hello. Forgot I needed to talk. That's what podcasts are about, right?
Welcome.
Hi. Cheers.
Welcome. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello.
Salud.
Hello.
Hi.
Please tell everyone how do we connect? How do we know each other, Leo?
Woo.
I want to hear from you.
Girl. I honestly am struggling to remember.
Really?
You've been a part of my life for over a decade now. So
Oh my
it's
God, it's true.
And your family's kind of my second family at this point. So it's like, it's all a blur.
Yeah.
But obviously we met because I work with your brother, Wilmer. But before that, I was around as a friend of a friend. And that's kind of how I got involved in Wilmer's life, was because I was like just around. Mm-hmm. And I was in between jobs at some point after knowing him slightly. But I'm pretty sure I probably met you then. I remember I was intimidated by you.
Well, I was. I was intimidated. How about you?
I was.
Wait,
I don't know.
I didn't know this. I got to know this.
Well,
Why?
I mean, I was like early 20s. I'm hanging out with some famous dude and his family, and I'm like, I just got here from Indiana like 3 or 4 years prior. And I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
When it comes to sisters.
And I don't know. You just like seem like you had your shit together. You had your cute son, who's like one of my really good friends now, which is so weird to say. Your cute little son, and now he's like an adult. Anyways, this isn't about Christian. This is about us.
It's not about you, Christian.
Yeah. So I probably met you in passing, but then I started working for Wilmer, and I've just been around for the past decade.
It's true.
Plus.
It's really hard. It's so funny because it's like when you have your friends like come and join you for a little chat. We're like, on our everyday life, we never really like talk of how we met or anything like that. We just kind of tell stories about them now. But I love that we're diving into like, oh my gosh. So who were you before the meetings, the emails, the to-do list, all like really like, who was that guy?
Yeah. I mean, I was very reserved, actually. I was very introverted in my early 20s. I was extremely shy.
I got that a little bit when I met you. Yeah, you were shy.
I was so shy. And I think I took on this job. So I was Wilmer's, for people who don't know, I was Wilmer's assistant for like many years. And then, I'm no longer that, but sometimes I still feel like it because we have such a good shorthand, so it's like, which I'm not mad at. It's like he's like my
Leo's
brother.
family.
Yeah, we're like brother, sister, all that. Anyways, I was extremely shy, and I kind of took on this role as a challenge to see if I could crack out of my shell, which, it took a while. And it's funny you mentioned meetings and emails and things like that, because every email was a challenge for me.
I bet.
I'd read them like 20 times over. Every meeting was a challenge. It was like, please don't ask me for anything in this meeting. I'm just here to take notes. So like, it's like, don't ask my opinion. Don't ask my opinion. I'm not ready to talk. Like, I was really afraid of public speaking.
Wow, Leo.
Yeah, in high school, I took like debate and speech classes because I was trying to get over it. So I was always trying to challenge myself to get out of it. But so before that, it was like I was a baker as well. I don't know if you know that.
Leo,
Yeah.
I know. The one thing that I do know about Leo is like he makes the most gorgeous, beautiful flower arrangements, and he can like create a whole theme for your party like in 24 hours.
Yeah,
He's that skilled.
Stop.
Oh
My
my
gay
God.
showing.
But a baker?
My gay showing. Stop. And also,
show it all. Show it all, Leo.
That's funny because my cup says plant lady. Someone got this for me. I think Wilmer did, actually.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Or maybe Amanda. I don't know. Someone got it for me.
Also sounds right.
Because I call myself plant lady anyway. So, but anyways, like I had a lot of interest going into this, and I kind of took on the role because I was trying to get out of my shell, and I definitely did that. And I think I'm better because of it, and that's why I've yet to leave this office, the Valderrama's orbit.
You can't escape us.
I can't.
Stay with us forever.
Yeah, and then we're kind of related because of our dogs at this point.
So this is the fun story.
Sorry to jump and take over, but it's like I feel more connected to you whenever I see your dog than you see mine.
It's
like,
true. So my dog, Odie, who I've had over 9 years, did a whoopsie-daisy with my mom's dog.
Whoopsie-daisy.
It was an oopsie-daisy with my mom's dog. He came to visit Grandma. And her little Maltese just happened to be hanging around and not spayed. You know what I'm saying? And bada bing, bada boom. Puppies happened. And if it's okay to mention, Leo had already lost his dog prior, maybe a month or two.
A few months before,
And she had four puppies. She had 2 boys and 2 girls, which is like 2 of each. And my mom kept the girls because, my mom needed to have 1,000 dogs. And then there was this one in particular that looked exactly like my dog. My dog has like kind of like spots with like gray and white, and he's just the cutest because they're multi-poodle, so they have like that cute curly hair. And we used to call him Moo Moo because he had like patches all over him. Moo Moo as a cow. I know it's stupid, but we did, and it was cute. Okay.
Your mom still calls him Moo Moo.
Yeah, my mom totally. It's just like that's how I named him. That's how he stays. I baptized him. It's done. Grandma words, I swear. But then I just remember like talking to my mom, and I was like, you know what? I heard the story of what happened to Leo's dog, and I was really sad for Leo. And I don't think he was ready to take on another dog yet. But I was like, but let's introduce him to Moo Moo and see what happens. And we wanted to gift him.
Yeah.
Moo Moo to him because I felt like he needed him in his life. I also feel like your dogs, regardless if you adopt or not, they come into your life at a certain time where you either needed them or you didn't know you needed them.
Well, I actually, when I lost my dog Ramona, it was very tragic how I lost her. I'm not going to mention it on here, but I said, I don't want any more pets right now. Like I got to take a break from this. It's a big responsibility.
Yeah.
My career was like, I saw a promise in where I was headed, and I was like, I need to focus on that and not taking care of anyone, like just take care of myself. And I was very stern about that. But then I remember you texting me or calling me or something, and I was just like, I'll meet him. And I remember when I met him, I fell in love immediately because he was in a sea of cream-colored dogs. It was just this little black and white blob, and could fit him in the palm of my fucking hand.
So damn adorable.
And I was just like, and they were so young that like it wasn't like he was running over to me or anything.
No,
like, oh, you're awesome. I was more just like, I think I'm gonna have something with this guy.
Yeah.
And now I do. He's
it's so funny.
Almost 9 now. Yeah,
Wait,
9 next
right.
September, I think.
Yeah, because then Odie was only 1 year old.
Yeah. Oh, young dad.
When young dad, like his young mom.
But
just like me.
But like whenever I see videos or photos of Odie, I'm just like, they're the same dog.
They're the same dog.
But like almost a little smaller. But
I just remember saying, listen, if you're ready or not, he's yours if you want him.
Yeah.
Because also like, they're my grandpups.
Yeah.
I'm a grandma through my dogs.
And he still runs up to you like
he knows I'm grandma. It's the cutest.
Freaks out.
So damn cute. But
it's funny though because he does that like with my boyfriend or like with my mom, but like he doesn't see you that often. He'll see you, like maybe once a month or every other month. But every fucking time he like acts like with me, with you, and like it's really cute because it's just like he just nonstop wagging and just like. Let me get on top of you.
I love it. Do you don't understand? I love her. That's my grandmother, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Shout out to Omelet.
And shout out to Odie.
And Odie.
We're family in that way. So when I said we're family, not only through my brother, but through our dogs, like they, brought us together more.
Yeah.
So
what would that make us?
I don't know.
Like, so if there's like, I don't know.
Wait, so I'm Odie's
We're like probably
mom.
some sort of cousin.
Yeah.
But in reverse situation. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Like.
I almost said we're in-laws.
Who knows?
Wait a minute.
You can't do animal math.
No. Tell me something. What were you obsessed with as a kid or a teen that people would be very surprised by now?
The first thing that popped in my head when you just said that, Dance Dance Revolution.
Really?
Yes.
Are you good at it?
Okay. I was very good at it by other, like the average person standards. I would go to the arcades and things like that with my high school friends, and we would go to the ones where you could like hold onto the bars.
Yeah.
Where they're like holding the bars and like, like going so fast.
Oh, that's right. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And you bounce between both boards.
Yeah.
But we had like really thick foam pads that we would play at our homes as well that wouldn't move. They were like very stable instead of the like flimsy ones that are like basically a fucking sheet that you just fold up and put away. Mine, you couldn't fold up and put away. You had to slide it underneath your bed or something because I was like professional.
I was professional.
Yeah.
I was in the leagues. I used to compete.
I never competed, but like there was a couple summers where I was like going hard.
That would have been really surprised me. Like I used to compete. I'm like, wait a second. I mean, we're starting this whole like get to know each other all over again.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't thought about that in so many years. So that I used to skateboard and longboard.
Were you a skater? I was just talking that I was like into skaters in high school.
I was a wannabe skater.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I was a wannabe skater.
Me too. I swear.
It's like I couldn't ollie. I couldn't ollie to save my fucking life. But like, I wanted to ollie so bad. You know what I mean? Yes. It was like, I want to be that cool kid. Cause like here's another thing. My dad was the dean of my high school.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So shout out to Leo number 3.
Hey.
He doesn't even know how to work a podcast.
Wait,
so
but he was.
Even though I'm a podcast producer.
He's gonna be like, if you're listening, shout out. And he's like, what?
But what was I saying? In high school, my dad was the dean of my high school, so I was extremely rebellious, and I was a shithead in high school.
That's crazy.
I was awful. I would skip classes. There's this infamous story of me skipping classes, and the teacher, the class that I skipped out of, I was in the front, like lawn in front of the class without realizing it, hanging out with my friends because they had lunch that period. And the window's open, and half my class is at the window, and they're like, Leo, run, Mr. Hogger's coming for you. And I was like, oh shit, because I realized it was my class, and then I looked down the way, and he's exiting the lobby, and he's like sprinting towards me, and I'm like, oh shit, so I sprint the other way, and that's a story that like many people have retold to me, like I talk to people from high school, they're like, remember that time where you skipped class and you were dumb enough to sit in front of the classroom? But yeah, anyways, I had detentions all the time. I'd walk around barefoot. I only shopped at Goodwill. I was like, I don't know who I was trying to be, but I was trying to be like unique, I guess.
That's a crazy word. I was just having a conversation in the previous podcast that, we are trying always to find ourselves in high school. Like, I think we just either want to be like other people or we're trying to be ourselves, but we're also copying certain things that we're seeing.
Yeah.
And it's like as a kid in like your teens, like you do it all the time.
Totally.
So,
like my freshman year in high school, I didn't understand style or anything, but I have 2 older brothers. My oldest brother played like football, and so like he got introduced to like style, like very urban style, like Aniche and like Sean John, and let's cut the Sean John. We don't want to talk about that. I actually kind of want to talk about it though, because there was this Sean John baby blue tracksuit. If I still had that fucking thing, I could probably sell that for
maybe
no. If I said this like a year ago, I could probably sell it
in the black market.
But then I also had this like red and blue Aniche. Do you remember Aniche?
Yes. Yeah. That sounds like when you said that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
So my brother, like the summer before I went to high school, he went crazy and got me all these clothes, like tracksuits and like baggy shirts and shorts. And I tried it out for like a semester. And then I saw a photo one time and I was like, I'm drowning in these clothes. I look so fucking stupid. And so I just started going to Goodwill because it was the best I could do on my own. And I found my own style, but it was like very experimental.
Yeah. That's the right word to say, experimental, until you figure it out yourself. What did you think about life? Sorry, let me rephrase that. What did you think about adult life would be like when you were younger? What did you think when you were younger that your adult life would be? Because I think everybody that's younger wants to say, I can't wait to be older.
Yeah.
Like I think there's so many generations, and still to this point, everybody's like, I can't wait to be older.
Yeah.
When you were younger, before you were older, just to make it better question, what did you think you'd be, or how did you think adulthood would be? What's
funny is I don't think I really ever. I don't want to get too deep. Trying to be fun, you know.
You can get deep.
I'm gonna get a little deep.
You want.
I don't think I ever thought that far ahead.
Good for you.
Because it wasn't intentional. It was more of like I didn't have a grasp on my present self, that I was like so focused on that. I was like trying to find out who I was in the moment. I listened to your previous episode / might have produced it. And Lisa...
might have producer /
But Lisa had mentioned... shit, now I forgot because I laughed. What the fuck did you mention?
Trying to hide who I was.
Yeah, Lisa had mentioned like trying to hide, like, you know? And I was trying to hide for like, you know, my early teens.
Yeah.
But then when I was ready not to hide anymore, there was still a lot of like learning that needed to be done. So like I still was just like completely lost in myself. And it wasn't until my like 20s, honestly, it was like I built a relationship with my father that I never had.
That's
in my
awesome.
like I think it was like 20 or something. We went on a trip across the country, and it changed our relationship completely.
Wow.
Like me and my dad didn't like each other. Well, I didn't like my dad growing up. I think I could say that because our relationship is so strong now.
Yeah.
He's like he understands me more than anyone.
Yeah.
And he's so wise. But then also like kind of stepping foot into like your life and Wilmer's life, like I started to see all the different ways I could take my life. So it wasn't something I thought about when I was younger. It was kind of like, the only thing I thought about when I was younger was like, I want to find a hot husband. I think I'm close.
I think you're pretty there. I gotta say.
But I got nothing on my hands.
Not yet. But
yeah.
Going back to that really quick, it's like.
What about you?
It's so sad because I know, and I'm not trying to make it too like sad. It's just I feel that we are always so worried about what's coming next for you, and it's what you said. I love that you said that you never thought of that ahead. I think I always did, because I never felt secure in the now when I was younger. And I was going through so many struggles, so many things in my head, so many things that I wanted to be or didn't want to be. Or maybe I was just copying people, and I was just looking at like, well, she's so pretty and she dresses like that, I'm going to do the same.
Yeah.
And it's one of the things that I advocate for the most now, because I experienced it. It's to kind of be yourself and don't worry about copying anybody. I think everybody has a certain beauty that they haven't even found themselves if they keep looking through it with other people, right?
Yeah.
And to me, it was like, I think I was in a hurry because I didn't like my then.
You wanted to get out of your then.
I wanted to get out of my den. And
Yeah.
I think, and that's when I started making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's drove me to a lot of mistakes, unfortunately. But then again, it's like what people say, you learn from your mistakes, but you know what would have been cool? That I didn't make those mistakes. And that I would have thought better, but we're all young and kind of stupid too. At some point, we just don't want to listen to anybody.
Yeah.
And I didn't like you. I had a very rocky relationship with my dad as well growing up, and with my mom was always okay, but it was never 100%, because again, we all are brought up so differently. Our parents' generation is completely different.
Yeah.
So they look at us at a way that they can, they need to manage them this way because that's for them how you raise kids. And then you mirror that and say, okay, well, I want to be a different person, so that's why I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be so hard on myself,
Yeah.
and I was at that time, so I always wanted to be like, okay, when I get older, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And now I'm like, can I stop getting older? Just stop. I still don't have it together. When?
I mean, I love that though. The fact that we can all, I mean, the people I associate with, I think we can all agree that like, it feels like we're never going to have it together.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I think there's something so special about that.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I love being imperfect. Like, I love like having some, you know, I don't know. I love the mess.
You're learning every day. It doesn't matter how old you are. You always learn something new, right? Is there a piece of your younger self that you're trying to bring back now?
Oh, 100%. I used to be so spontaneous and adventurous, and like so I'm still a yes man. I struggle with saying no because I think the remnants of like being spontaneous adventurous is still there. But like when I say spontaneous, like if someone's like, let's go to Vegas tomorrow, not tomorrow because I've work tomorrow, but like, let's go to Vegas.
Already that already is not a yes man.
I'm shackled. Let's go to Vegas on Saturday. That's a little more realistic.
Right. Like the weekend. I
gotta pay my bills, you know.
Right. Don't we all? Oh my God.
But if someone's like, let's go to Vegas on Saturday, I'd be like, hell yeah. But I'm trying to find that like just like that spontaneity again, because I love that about me. And I think most people would agree that I am that person still, but like it doesn't feel like it used to. And also I used to find so much like magic in nature. And I went on a 5-mile hike with a friend on Saturday, and it was the first time I went on a hike in over a year.
Wow.
Which is like strange that we were on the hike and I realized that, and I was like, why? Like I used to be so connected to nature. Yeah. I am because I garden. That's like my biggest passion outside of my work. So I am connected to nature in that way, which I think is very special. But in terms of like going out, getting dirty, like I don't do that. So I think those two things are kind of like, I would say the main things.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this last question. What do you think younger you would thank you for?
Thank me? Like thank
your younger self
would thank.
What do you think your younger self would thank you for right now? If your younger self can see you now.
Ooh. Marilyn, that's a good question.
Because I feel like we always say, I think that the question is always, you always say, what do you think, what would you say to your younger self? I want to know what your younger self would thank you for right now, seeing you at this time of your life.
Don't make me emotional. Like shit, that's a beautiful question. I think little Leo would thank me for having so much like agency over my life and like being so independent. And honestly, it kind of goes back to how we started this conversation. It's like being able to talk on this mic and have no fear, or like be able to take meetings and have no fear. Like that's a completely different person than my younger self. Like that's very special.
He would thank you for being finally outspoken about who you are.
Yeah, exactly. And having the confidence to do that. So,
I love that. Yeah. I love that. That's wonderful. I hope you come and join me again, please, because this was so fun.
I had a great time.
Yay!
This was fun.
This is Marilyn Valderrama with my guest,
Leo.
And thank you so much for, listening to us at Cafecito Catch Up. And stay tuned because we are going to reveal more episodes to come. And have a wonderful day, everyone.
Bye.